should tell your boyfriend if he says he's got beef that I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him.
Disturbing facts that will probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 114. After the 2017 movie, It, there was a spike in calrophiliacs, aka people who are sexually attracted to clowns. A clown escort named Sugar Weasel said in an interview that typically he had female clients, and props are a major part of the scene. All I can think about is just like, I don't know, a John Wayne Gacy clown with a rubber chicken just towering over a woman on a bed, and she's just like, oh. A cyclist in Oregon was struck by an ambulance, who then did the heroic thing and took him to the hospital after they ran over him. The cyclist is now suing them because he received a bill for $2,000 from the ambulance services for taking him to the hospital after they struck him. America. I'm going to throw out a little trigger warning right here because I'm about to talk about the Golden Gate Bridge, and if the Golden Gate Bridge is famous for anything, it is famous for people. On November 21st, 1954, which is today's date, happy anniversary, John Thomas Doyle was 49 years old when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge, leaving a suicide note that said, absolutely no reason except I have a toothache. And from someone who had a crowned wisdom tooth that cracked and then the crown fell off and I couldn't eat for like a week before I finally got that sucker pulled. Like, I'm not saying I condone his actions, I'm just saying I understand. On August 7th, 1937, a man named Harold Wauber was walking across the Golden Gate Bridge. Along the way, he encountered Dr. Lewis Naylor, who was a college professor from Connecticut, and the two of them struck up a conversation with one another. They continued walking together, just chit-chatting. Harold came to a stop, took off his jacket, and reportedly said, "This is where I get off." Dr. Naylor tried to take a hold of his belt, but he slipped out of his grasp. On February 1st, 1988, Sarah Birnbaum, who was 18 years old, became the only person who was known to survive a jump from the Golden Gate Bridge just to return and die on a second jump. Girl, I feel like, if you survive a jump from the Golden Gate Bridge, that's a sign that maybe you are meant to be alive. That's what I think, anyway. I don't know. Vampire bats like to puke blood into one another's mouths. I don't know if it's like a baby bird thing or like a sex thing, but ew. Should I make an Edward Cullen joke here? Should I? No, I'm not going to. I bet Edward Cullen was baby birding the fuck out of Bella after she got turned into a vampire. You just know he would be into some weird stuff like that. He's got to be into some weird stuff if he's 100 years old going after a 16-year-old predator. Killer bees will swarm in hundreds or thousands and go for your eyes, mouth, and ears. Stay away from killer bees. Mosquitoes, hippos, deer, dogs, jellyfish, cows, spiders, and horses are all more likely to kill you than a shark. You know, Bruce, fish are friends, not food. Sharks are friends, not bloodthirsty killers. Well, they may be bloodthirsty, but they're not, well, they're killers. But cows are more dangerous. Justice for sharks. One execution method that the ancient Romans used involved beating people and then sewing them into a bag with a live dog, a snake, a monkey, and a chicken, and then throwing them into the ocean. I guess it's theorized that like the snake would attack the dog and then turn the dog would attack the man. I don't know where the monkey and chicken come into place, but I just know I would not want to be sewn up in a bag with anything that could bite me. And all of those things. Do chickens bite? I'm gonna have to Google that. Thanks for watching.